What's happening, everybody? I hope they get my good side. You know I gotta look good when I walk out the house. You know I know the cameras following. I know they taking pictures, right? You know what you said? Hey man, you watch it, I live it. You did that. Y'all sit back, relax, get some popcorn, man. I'm gonna make it a good show. You did that. So make a hell of a movie, huh? You entertainment. You watch it while I live it. When I walk, they follow. I talk, they holler. Just here for your music. My life, your entertainment. You watch it while I live it. You wait for me to lose it. I guess I'm just here for your music.
Hey, what's going on this evening right here? I would like to welcome you guys to the first ever podcast of 7 Elite Sound. We have Miss Falls, aka Miss Little, and you have the one and only big homie, DJ Left of 7 Elite, aka DeJuan Lewis. And this evening right here, I think that we are going to do something very special. We have something in store for you guys. It's called DJ 101. And for intensive purposes, I am going to teach my lady, my love, how to DJ today. Now, hey, listen, y'all, it may be a little trip because she's definitely.
All over me.
I said she's definitely. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
excuse me.
Yeah, take that out. You're all over me. Hey, rude, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, I don't know about being rude.
Talking all over me. But anywho.
But I'm definitely going to teach her how to DJ, and I'm going to start off this evening with one of her favorite songs.
Okay, but what we gotta tell them, because this is our first show, you guys. This is our first show. And so what started this was, I was like, man, it's easy to DJ. All you gotta do is play the song or play the request, this, that, and the third. Blah, 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 blah. Well, as I have been with Elite Sound, which was established in 2016, y'all. DJ Left is Elite Sound, and I came on to be part of Elite Sound last year, but now we have changed our name and updated our brand. We're now called 7 Elite Sounds, and it's a number 7 in front of the Elite, and there's a Z at the end of sounds. So now that we are officially 7 Elite Sounds, we thought that we would introduce ourselves. So here at 7 Elite Sounds, we do a lot of things, y'all. Of course, you've already met the DJ. That's Mr. DJ Left. And other than DJing, we got equipment repair, event planning, promotion, live sound, staging and lighting, equipment rental. We do a lot of things here at 7 Elite. And so as we tell you guys our story and I learn how to DJ, you guys will get to know us a little better. Again, I am Sonia, aka Miss Falls, and we got DJ Left over here. And in one of the segments, we'll tell you about that name, DJ Left. I mean, he had it when I met him, but I now seem to think why they call him Left. Initially, I thought he was left-handed, but nah, it's something else. So, as he was stating, we're going to start out with me on DJing, because before I met DJ Left, I thought that DJing was the easiest thing. You just put the song on. Wrong answer. It's a lot of work. It's mixing the right songs. I mean, it's a whole bunch of work. And since last year and up until now, I have learned that it's a lot. But guess what? I want to learn how to DJ. And I want to let you guys see what it's like being a DJ 101. We may not go all the way up into the advanced, but sometimes if you want to go out to the bathroom or something like that, I can start getting in and mixing a little bit or something like that, so he doesn't have to put it on autopilot. Oh yeah, DJs put it on autopilot, or they'll just play. Sometimes put something on and it's just playing, and you think the DJ, wrong answer. Especially if they have to go to the bathroom and there's some help. But we'll get into that in the later segments. We're gonna do a lot of segments. And also at this time, y'all are going to be just in time for us. We're doing our branding. So we're getting ready to start selling some of our merchandise for 7 Elite Sounds. Man, it's hot. I can't wait. Maybe by the next segment, we'll be able to show off our new 7 Elite Sounds. But we're going to jump right into it. He said he's going to start off with my favorite song. I already know what he's going to start off with. And then after that, we're going to get into DJing 101. Let it go. To the left. I knew it.
You know what?
Gotta hit this button right here and everything.
Oh, that's the red
No, I
button.
love
Okay,
music.
red button. What you call it?
And every time I hear something hot, it makes me want to move. It
See,
makes me want to have
take a
fun.
look.
But it's something about
And
this
I know
joint
you
right
cannot
here.
see over here on
This
this
joint right
control.
here, it makes me want to.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if y'all can see. You got to move.
I can't, bro. Let me see if I can move it so you can show them. So what we're going to do now. Okay. So, can I tell that? Hold on. I can even tell that that's a red button from the, Okay. So point to the button.
If you would like, the first things first. I have it queued up for the coming in. It's the beginning of the song right here, you guys. So if you don't want to start at that, you just set what you call hot cues. If you see this right here, find me, I love you. I've been dealing with you for about 20 years, so I know you like the back of my head. Anyways, with the newer controllers,
This joint right
you
here,
got hot cues,
it makes me want
you
to.
got rolling, you got the slicer.
Hey, that's how they be riding like that. It's called a slicer. All right now.
You got a few
I like the
different,
slicer. Y'all like the slicer? I like the slicer.
and then see, this is looping back to the beginning of the song.
Woo! When they be remixing, I love
You
it.
know I love music.
Uh-huh.
Every time I hear something hot,
And
it
essentially,
makes me want to move. It makes me
if
want to
they're
have fun.
loving the
There's
verse,
something about this joint right
you want to
here.
hit that hot
This
cue
joint
up,
right here.
bring it back.
Woo! I like to tell a DJ to bring it back, but I didn't know that's how they did
Something
it.
hot makes
No,
me
you
wanna
have a
move.
lot of multiple ways you
It
can
makes me
bring
want
it
to
back.
have fun. But it's
you
something
might
about this
wanna-
joint right here.
On this particular controller right here, you can just do
It
something
makes me
cool.
wanna.
There's a lot of cool things that you can do on this controller right here.
And we're gonna show y'all. We're gonna show y'all each time we come on each segment. We're gonna show y'all because he's gonna be showing me. Woo! Okay, so y'all kind of now have a idea about the slicer, the roll, the hot cue, and then this one right here is how to start it from the beginning. I know that already.
No, you have multiple points in the song on the hot cue.
On the hot cue, what that mean again? I'm sorry.
You have multiple points on the hot cue. So a hot cue basically is a certain particular point in the song that you would like to start it at. Meaning, just say for example, so we playing this song here.
You know I love
You run it
music.
back.
Hey. I love
So
it,
at
y'all.
that particular point, you can set it up any which way you want to. Mr. Rado, and I love you guys. Look, I just couldn't stand y'all, but y'all the shit. It's industry standard. I see why we love you. Let's see another thing about DJing 101 today. Listen, I don't know what it is with a lot of these young DJs that thinks that mixing is not important. First of all, let me tell y'all something about that. That is some real BS. Completely. I have 3 things when it comes to DJing that are my core values. 1, mixing. 2, scratching. And 3, MCing. Now I know every DJ cannot talk, mix, and scratch. And to me personally, if you cannot do the three of those things, then you need to go back to the drawing board and come join 7 Elite so I can teach you.
Yes. And yes, if you would like to become part of 7 Elite on any one of these segments, you can inbox us at info@Elite Sounds. Again, remember I told you guys about that Z. That's going to be at the end .co. But we'll get to that information further. Okay, left.
All right. So then the next thing, see right now, we're just going to have a Q&A about DJ, and then we're just going to talk to you guys briefly before we get started. Because we're going to have a lot of sessions. Sometimes it's going to be tutorials on how to DJ and how to use this controller, because like I said, it's multiple platforms. It's different controllers. You still have vinyl, CDJs, you know, whatever it is that you choose to use. But like I said, we're gonna go back to my main 3 keys for me, and I think every DJ agrees. You have mixing, scratching, and MCing. And one of my, and I'll probably say the most important thing, is song selection. Knowing what to play.
And for me, a person that really, really loves music, have you ever been to a party, to a gathering, no matter what, and you vibing, oh, you feeling good, the music, oh yeah, get it, and then the next song comes in and you're like, what? Well, why did he play that song? Oh man, I don't even feel like dancing no more because he just took my whole vibe away. So in DJing, it is something that you have to know how to do. Other than looking at your crowd and watching them what they vibing to, and then the next time you go and pull out. Because you better not come pulling out fine, woo! And then the next song you play without even warning or fading that song out, which I know some of this stuff, and letting them know that you're going to slow it down, because that's just going to take us off guard. Because you got us so hyped that all of a sudden we got to change our whole attitude. Instead of, after we go fine, we going to set it off with the left, y'all. Set it off with the right, y'all. Set it off. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay. Left.
Nevertheless, she is my trainee, y'all, so I am teaching.
Take over. He's teaching me. I love music, so I may not know how to skip, but at the end of the day, I know what I'm looking for to be in a good vibe and having a good time.
But she's good. She's very teachable.
I'm going to be good.
Yes. My young Padawan.
Oh my God, really?
That's a Star Wars reference for y'all that don't know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. Anyways, okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do a question and answer section.
Okay, that'll be great. So would you like to go live on TikTok or live on our 7 Elite page?
It don't matter.
Okay, you want to do 7 Elite or TikTok?
It don't make a difference.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to 7 Elite, and we're gonna go live there, because I know how to work this page. This right here is just for us to look at stuff that we can do. Hold on.
You gotta go to
More? No. Okay. Not that fancy with this.
post.
No,
Post.
it's down here. No, if I create a post, it's just gonna look for me to create a post.
Create a post. I'm gonna show you what to do.
Okay.
Then go live video.
Okay, there we go.
Just-
Alright, hold on. I ain't hit the start yet. They trying to get me to raise some money. We ain't doing that. Okay, getting ready to start live. So it's showing all of this. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, we're live.
Now you gotta turn it around.
Okay, so we're gonna gonna start it with you. Okay.
All right. So basically, right now, this is a question and answer session.
And I got questions.
She's gonna ask all the questions, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. And just by the way, we do not own rights to any music that we may play. Period. Facebook, because I know how y'all is. Y'all be trying to interrupt people's videos and stuff. But I don't own rights to the music.
Exactly.
But anyway, so I'm gonna let Miss Falls ask a few questions, and I'm going to answer them.
Okay, and in between we're gonna play music. Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. This is Sonia, aka Miss Falls, and we got DJ Left in the building of 7 Elite Sounds. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're talking about DJing 101. We're gonna do a question and answer. So 7 Elite Sounds is us. 7 Elite Sounds is I and he. We together are elite. 7 Elite, that is. So what we're doing is starting to have a question and answer, and he's going to teach me how to DJ. And it's just regular questions because, you know, sometimes when you go to a party and you want to have a good time, you're vibing, everyone thinks that DJing is a simple task. Hey, I for one used to think that DJ was a simple task, but it's not as simple as we think. And sometimes things can go wrong, and sometimes things could be perfect, but we all know there's nothing perfect. However, I'm going to ask him some questions about certain things, and he's going to answer them, and he's also at the same time teaching me how to work the Serato controller, y'all. It's a Pioneer. Shouts out the Pioneer. And we're going to be doing this on a Mac for the laptop. A lot of times DJs have 2 laptops, and we'll get into later segments as to why it is necessary to have 2 laptops and why that is so. But we're starting out with 1, and this is my first time on the controller. Now earlier, I'd asked, we played one of my songs, and Left was trying to tell me about some keys that are on the controller. So we're gonna go back over these keys so you guys can get a little bit of secret on how the DJs are doing when you hear your song and you want them to run that back or this, that, and the third. So we're gonna go live, and DJ Left is gonna show us a thing or two with these keys. You see, you got one that says hot Q, you have one that says roll, you got a slicer, you got a sampler, and you got an auto loop. Of course, it's a whole bunch of buttons and gadgets, and we'll get a chance to do that. But for right now, he's just gonna show us what these lights and buttons mean, because it's a whole bunch of them. I just want to take and press them. But we're gonna let him start off with these buttons here. Let's see what they do. All right, DJ Left, let go.
One of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs right here that I'm gonna demonstrate on today. I am old school for the most part, just in a young body, y'all. So you have to understand. But we are gonna teach you some of the essentials of DJing. And for my young DJs that's out there, y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll get to y'all later, because y'all gonna come here for a Q&A as well, because I love y'all to death. But anyway, y'all gonna love that session right there. It's gonna be the young versus the old. And you know what they say, we're gonna have different sessions with different people that's gonna come and speak on DJing, just period. We're gonna bring different folks here. We're gonna have OGs, different individuals that's gonna stop through
Different styles of music.
Different styles of music, just everything. Because what encompasses our brand is everything. We're Elite Sound. We do a lot. Like Miss Fall said. Seven Elite, you will see in the future that we're trying to be a global brand, not just
definitely.
around here,
Yep,
around this area. We want to be global. We want to be able to provide everyone with their needs, no matter what it is. Like I said, equipment rental, event planning, promotion, live sound, staging and lighting, DJ services,
all that.
event. Like I said, equipment rental, decor.
All of it.
So we have decor, and we also something else I left off, but I introduced that.
Lighting and
another time.
staging, sound.
No, it was something that's on our card.
There's something that's on the card. There's a whole bunch. We'll get a copy of the card before we end this segment. And again, this is our very first segment. This is DJing 101 questions and answers. And I asked him to teach me to DJ. So we're going to take you guys on our 7 Elite journey. So we may come on here and tell them where we might be or what we might be doing. But this is our journey. And it seems like this is one of his favorite songs. I'm going to let DJ take it away. Let's
This is one of the things that we're going to do today. techniques. It's a way you can loop back the song and it's kind of cute. But I know that the average young DJ don't care about this right here. What I'm telling y'all is this right here. It matters. Technique is everything. Because playing music with no feeling is nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing.
Okay, so give us some feeling here. Left. Personally, you can go in and just do it the easy way. Just hit the button. Do first, the easy, because I don't know. Oh. So the hot cue, can I hit that? Let me see, can I try it? Over here. Oh, I got to try it there. Okay. So, this is me trying to hit the hot cue button. Hit the hot cue. I like that right there. You gotta have the rhythm also in your head. Yeah, you do. You have to be listening to the song. So in other words, a question and answer, you gotta know the song. At least enough where you can find that break where you can. Okay. So, okay. Listen, you supposed to see, we working on this podcast, and that don't mean we're not gonna have any humor on it. Oh, we're gonna have a whole heat. Okay, listen. So, basically, you
was supposed to ask me.
Oh.
You were supposed to ask me, Left, when you are looping.
Looping. Okay, the word is looping.
Loop. How do you loop around?
No, it's looping.
When
Okay.
you loop in a song, you still want to be on rhythm.
You do what you got.
When you loop the song. When you loop the song, you still want to be on rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
It is a trick that DJs use. So, for an example,
Okay.
if see, that ain't looping. See, that ain't looping right there.
But what if I wanted to be like growing up, like a loop? So if I hit it, I thought I was doing good. Cause when I did that, hold on.
See y'all. You see how she's off right now? See, you have to know. You have to know the tempo.
I know
of
the
the
tempo,
song.
and I was not off. You trying to act like I was off? I went up. I got full rhythm.
See how we still here? See, anytime you're playing music, you want to make sure that it's always like this. No matter what you playing, you should never be going up and down like this or whatever. We should never be going up and down like this when you're playing music. And that's what I'm trying to teach my young DJs now, that think that they stand any of a chance against the GOAT.
I guess later on when I can come on. Hey, later on, what else? He said he want to learn too.
Oh, yeah. Well, come to the house then.
What up?
Whatever they say. Hey, pull up. Yo, we got my dog ain't on live with us, man. He said he want to come learn too. It's free opportunity.
Oh yeah. This is going to be fun.
And
We
you-
got a whole bunch of segments to go.
And guess what? You need to come get your shirt too.
You know we on that. Like we are.
I mean, it's okay. I said, hey, look at the bright side. It was never lost.
We watch a tail. Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Do that on the 7 Elite page. We are teaching the world
We are
right now. We're teaching the world right now, Mr. Sutton, how to DJ.
101, because we started segment 1 because segment 1 is where we started.
Yeah, so everything is all good. I can't
Yeah.
talk to you how I normally would because we're on live and this is the world.
That's right.
But
And we are professionals sometimes. Most of the time.
yeah, that's the thing, sir. You know, I can't say what I want to say. I
He
have
said
to
he
be.
coming through.
I know. I have to be professional because normally, you know, I have some other things that I would like to say to you, sir.
You know
Yes,
what? We
I
gonna
would.
get right to 101.
Yes, I would have.
Well, we would.
But it's okay. Not tonight, sir. I'm going to be on good behavior until you get here. When we get off live, then, you know, I will say what
Turn up.
I normally want to say.
Okay. So we're worried, DJ.
All right. So, anyways, rule number 1.
What's that?
Rule number 1 in DJing, especially when you got a crowd, do not play the wrong song when you starting off. That is a no-no.
Okay. So what you're saying to me, since this is question and answers, most DJs have a start off song no matter what. When they come in, based off the hype, because I will say this, for the most part, the DJ should already be set up before the people coming in. But you're trying to tell me that every DJ have their startup song. They start off song.
No, most DJs they have their start off set, what you call a get started set.
Set. It's called a set. Okay, good.
It's
called
so
a set.
essentially, it's gonna be about 5 or 6 songs that you're going to feel very comfortable playing. You got very confident. You can mix it. You can scratch it. You're gonna be, it may not be turn up time,
Right.
or to get hype or whatever, but you definitely want to have about 4 or 5 songs queued up in your head or on your playlist. Me, I'm more of the in the head type of guy. I may be thinking about something I want to play for a particular age group, and that could be, 18
Let's
to
hear one of
25.
So,
Okay.
So you play a set, one of the 4 or 5 that you have in your set, and tell me what this particular startup song
All right.
means to you in your head. So now y'all, we on the startup song. When you start the set,
All right. So essentially, basically, we're gonna start off in the 90s. So typically, if someone says, "Well, you know what, we want to do a 90s party," and this is one of my favorite songs. This is Tone. Again, I don't own rights to the music. Okay, Facebook, because I know y'all be with the games.
Yep. Well, we
So,
said that, so they need to know.
so I'm just letting it be known
It's
we
on
don't
live.
own
We don't
rights to the music.
We don't.
But I do own rights to my teaching, so I will say that right there. I don't need nobody stealing my stuff.
I don't
I
want
be-
to stealing you about to teach me.
I be wanting to say some other stuff, but I have to be very
you sure do. Now, what's that song?
educational. The name of this song,
Educational.
this is educational purposes because I do want kids.
To be able to, that
I
might
want
be thinking.
kids to be able
Yeah.
to
of course.
listen and learn.
Exactly.
We have to continue to spread the world of DJing because guess what? I don't care if it's going to be year 3000. It's going to be DJs still DJing because people are still going to want to party.
All right, let go. We ready.
So,
You ready?
anyways,
Put that mic-
90s.
Okay, so what we just discussed was DJs have sets, so they pretty much know when they show up at a party based on the theme or the atmosphere, what songs they're gonna play. So DJ Lev said this is one of the songs that you like to start the party off with. Okay, so this is like everybody coming in the door already. Party just getting started. You get your drink. You start to bob your head just a tad. Hey. Bob your head. Yeah. Okay.
Something like,
Yeah.
we grooving.
Look at the groove. Because you're walking in the party, you're looking around, see who's all there. Okay. And then you know, after you come in, you look at who there, then we already know where we going when we get to the party.
The bar.
We're going to the bar. We want to see where we're at. Not the liquor, but the liquor. And I actually like that right there. Okay. I like that. So you're right. That's a good start-off song. Did you have another one for us?
I just know, be mindful, you guys. This is a DJ Lev ride out. So if you wanted to get me and put me as a DJ, you're gonna get a vibe how to get started now because we just wanna get everybody rocking, get you going to the bar. You might be dancing at the bar, get your drink on or whatever,
Dancing in the chair.
Yeah. Or you might want, or it might be your song.
So
You
you
might
gonna
get
get
like
on
that.
that.
Yeah.
So I know that's right, baby.
Alright, let's start off just like this. And then I'm gonna teach you a little lesson. I'm gonna let Laura Hill teach us a lesson. Hold on.
What you gonna say to us? Okay, so we gonna do that thing where you fade one out and come in and like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, another thing to all my aspiring DJs. Me, typically, because I know a lot of music, I don't need headphones, but I would discourage you to do that. Every DJ should have some headphones. Now, granted, unless you're me. If you're me, you really don't need headphones because I myself, I know a lot of music, but most of the time, in order for you to get everything set up, see right now, so we playing the music. I have no way of knowing how to come in because if I had headphones, I can just hit the cue point. This right here, if you look on the book, that's your cue point. So that's how we'll be able to see on the other side what's playing without it playing through the speaker. But because I'm such the maestro, you know, I don't have to do that. So I'm just gonna skip a little bit. And see, I can do this.
One hand, I do I need to hold the mic.
Nah, I got it.
So when you guys are turning the table, you're skipping the song up to a certain
We're skipping a song up to a certain point.
Oh, never do that. I didn't know why you was turning that. Just turn tables.
You guys, that was a bad transition,
It was
but
bad transition.
it works because, you know, it's okay. See,
And tell them why. I know why. But why was that a bad?
okay, anyways, that's the reason why I made that mistake and I made it purposely. But, anytime that you are playing music for people, everybody loves the song. They may love the song you play. But, at any given point, when you're transitioning to the next song, that is the most important function as a DJ.
It is.
The most important things, because what's going to happen,
It's gonna be sloppy. You're gonna make me stop dancing instead.
You're
like,
gonna
what
throw
the heck
off-
did you just do?
you're going to throw off the flow.
Oh yeah.
You will throw off the flow. That's why, to go back to harp on one of my points, one, mixing. Mixing is important. If you cannot transition to the next song, you are not a DJ. You are a jukebox player.
Oh.
Because if you cannot mix, you're not a DJ.
You just
I
playing
know,
the
and
jukebox.
you are a jukebox. You're just playing music. You're not blending it together.
Blending. So there's another word we're talking. So today so far we're
Mixing
learning
or
mixing, blending, cueing, looping. A lot of words today we're learning.
Yes. Blending your music. Because it's easy to mix something in. You can blend it in. Me, I'm a mixer, scratcher, cutter. Everything extraordinaire. Everything. However you want to do it. I can echo bounce into a beat and just do some crazy stuff.
So you
But
get to this is one-on-one, and I don't know what no echo bounce it is. So
yeah, you know, I just do that little
yeah,
part
now
in.
you can't do that. We're in segment one.
Yeah, I know.
We want to know what all this lit up rainbow,
Okay.
this Christmas tree, and all of that. You can't be throwing in big words for us. We one-on-one, okay?
DJing 101. See,
So
that's why.
are we gonna get you to show us a good transition?
Okay. So
Can you
she's
give
gonna
us a
grab
good
the mic, and I'm going
Yeah.
to give. I'm gonna show you what a transition supposed to sound like. But
Or do
these,
you need your headphones?
no, I don't need
Okay,
that.
because you done showed out saying you don't need headphones, y'all. Now, if he mess up, we gonna know what's messed up because we know what messed up anyway. Because when we at a party and the DJ be playing a song and trying to go to the other one, I stop in the middle of the dance going like, what was that? Like, now I gotta get back on which foot I was on. I'm trying to move. So we gonna see if DJ Lev can get this transition for us, and then that'll be something else that we learned today.
All right, so let them know we're going back to the other song. So now we're gonna transition. Right?
So we're gonna go back. Hey, let's get down.
Tell them I'm finna skip that.
So he just skipped it to put it to a certain way. So he's skipping the song right now.
Skip it to the end.
He's skip it to the end. So we're gonna see if we can get Lauryn Hill on in here right, y'all, this time.
I'll show them that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all hear that? Sound is hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Anyways, one of my keys to DJ. One of my keys to DJ. Mixing the next track in. Mixing the next track is very important to keeping the vibe, the groove, the bounce, the whatever your age group is on.
So we gotta play, since we started, let's get down, that's Tony. Now we clicked over to Lauryn Hill. So what you're saying right now, we're at the start of the party, everybody's starting to come in, get their drinks, vibe a little bit. So
And just be mindful, this is a 90s party.
this is a 90s party, y'all. So we're gonna mix it up.
You're still moving right now. We ain't really turned up yet. So
It ain't that time yet, y'all.
I said Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill talking to us.
So I'm looking at this laptop, and I see Lauryn Hill to my right, and then I see another to the left. Now this thing that's spinning round and round, what does that mean? That's the amount of time left on the music? What? Tell me what that tells you. What that 104 is right there to the right.
So 104. You can't zoom in. You gotta zoom over. Alright, guys. You see that 104? That is your BPM. That is how you line. No, BPM.
Oh, PPM, not the PPP.
BPM. BPM means beats per minute.
Oh, BPM, beats per minute. Okay.
So that essentially means how you line your songs up. That is how all DJ software works with your BPM. That's how you're able to line up. You gotta put the whole picture on, baby.
Oh, that I can't. I gotta.
So you're gonna see.
Oh, shoot. Gotta put me on this. I don't wanna see me. Okay, there we go.
See how the BPMs match up?
They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, the 104.
And that is your easy. That's one of the easiest transitions, having your BPM aligned.
So you can do that. So, cause most times it's not. You can make your BPMs align
It's gonna line the song up.
to make you bring the song on in on the right. So that's cheating.
No, it's not cheating. That's why it's there for. It is a DJ's tool to line up every single song. Every song. So, anyways. You have many different transitions that you can come in. One of the biggest things that I like to teach is the mixing aspect of things first. That's what we gonna learn, y'all, that people. We gonna learn, y'all. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to let Miss Falls,
Oh
grab the crossfader.
I don't even know what that is. See, he
This?
just skipped. I done got him. I'm gonna have to bring him back. He's talking about the crossfader. What is that?
This is the crossfader.
Fader?
Crossfader.
Crossfader, right?
No, that's not the crossfader. That is the
I got you, son.
It's the tempo.
Tempo, baby.
It's the tempo meter.
Okay, now, you know what we're doing?
Yeah.
We like,
So it's a tempo meter.
okay.
So basically, the tempo meter will set your BPM. So grab the tempo meter. You see that 104.4?
Yeah.
You want to set it to 104.4. Or, of course, I'm not going to.
Oh, I'm going wrong way.
Hold on, what you say, bro?
Turn on the volume.
Okay, you said you submitted them today? Oh, okay. Alright.
What happened?
Nah, he just tells me to keep my phone open.
Why?
Whenever they, for the checks, whatever they're gonna call, they gonna call them verified income.
Who is that?
It's done.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so they can get their crib and shit.
The one in Jax. Okay, so we went live for 30 minutes. Because the phone rang, I shut it down, so I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Hold on. 'Cause I want to go ahead and live TikTok. There we go. So. Guess what just happened? Hold on. That is for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop that one and start it over. So let me show you how this works, babe. Come here, let me show you. Cause anytime you come in and you want to start video, even without me, when this is on down there, you type in the word camera. And it's gonna bring up our camera app. And what I'm probably gonna do is get 2 cameras, and then we're gonna have that ring thing. But so we've been live. We can edit this at any time. So this is for so we can see how we sound and what we can do. This is for our so let me